Hello, boys and girls. Let's get started with another fun activity, lessons in science. Please bring your Be a Scientist notebook and let's start. Page 120. 120, 120. Right. We're still learning about plants and animals, and we learn about living things and non-living things. We also learn about the parts of plants that help to survive. Remember the first lesson when we start in this chapter, we had 12 words, and those new vocabularies were flower, living, nutrient, shelter, fruit, mammal, root, stem, leaves, non-living, seed, and survive. We also learned the two words last week, living and non-living, and we know living things that need to grow, need to change, to reproduce, and also to survive. And non-living things doesn't change, doesn't grow, doesn't reproduce. So a rock is non-living thing, a table is non-living thing, and living things, human, you and me, animals, plants. Last lesson, we learned about parts of plants, and we learned roots, stem, seeds, flowers, and leaves. We also learned about the claw plants, that the flowers looks like the lobster. That's what they call it, lobster claw. We learned also about that plants have similarities, something like alike, and they have difference. So like daisies and onions, plants have roots, have stem, have leaves, but it could be a different colors or different shapes or different size. All right, today we'll be learning new words. These were few of the words that we saw them in the beginning of our lesson. So we have flower, seed, stem, leaves, root, nutrient, and fruit. So all these are parts of plants except nutrients. So we're gonna see parts of plants. Let's learn a bit. What do you think this is? Yes, flower.
Flower, a part of a plant that makes seeds.
Pay attention because we have activity for definition. Flower, a part of a plant that makes seeds. Okay, what do you think? Yes, seeds.
Seed, a part of a plant that can grow into a new plant.
So if I want to plant a new plant, I'll take the seed and I will plant and I get a new plant. That's called reproduce. Let's look again. Stem, this long part called stem.
Stem, the part of a plant that carries water and nutrients to the leaves and holds up the plant.
So the stem carries the water and nutrients to the leaves, and it holds the plants. It holds it up. So let's listen again.
The part of a plant that carries water and nutrients to the leaves and holds up the plant.
So the stem has two jobs. Okay, what do you think? Yes, leaves.
Leaves, the plant parts that use sunlight and air to make food.
Very good. One more time.
Leaves, the plant parts that use sunlight and air to make food.
All right. Next. Can you guess? Yes, roots. Awesome.
Roots, a plant part that takes in water and nutrients from soil and keeps the plant in the ground.
One more time.
Roots, a plant part that takes in water and nutrients from soil and keeps the plant in the ground.
All right. Pay attention to the roots and the stem. The stem carries the water and the nutrients to the leaves and to the flower, but the roots take them from the soil and give them to the plant.
Nutrients. A thing that living things need to grow.
So nutrients, a thing that living things need to grow. Like for plants, they need nutrients such as soil, water, sunlight, of course, air. Yeah. And this will be the fruit. Yes?
Fruit. The plant part that holds the seeds.
So where's the seeds? In your fruit. Very good. All right. I'll play them one more time. And let's listen.
Flower. A part of a plant that makes seeds. Seed. A part of a plant that can grow into a new plant. Stem. The part of a plant that carries water and nutrients to the leaves and holds up the plant. Leaves. The plant parts that use sunlight and air to make food. Roots. A plant part that takes in water and nutrients from soil and keeps the plant in the ground. Nutrients. A thing that living things need to grow. Fruit. The plant part that holds the seeds.
All right. So let's go to our book, page 120, and read the words here. Flower, leaves, fruit, seed, root, stem, nutrient. All right. These are parts of plants. All right. Match, first activity, match each plant part with its function. So what this part plant do for the plant. So here's the name of the part and here's the function. You need to choose from the right side to match with the left side. So we have flower, we have stem, leaves, and roots. I'm gonna read the functions and I will give you 1 minute to respond for this question. Holds up the plant. One of these, that's what to do for the plant, holds up the plant. Use sunlight and air to make food. Use sunlight and air to make food. Makes seeds or fruit. Makes seeds or fruit. Take in water and nutrients from soil. Take in water and nutrients from soil. So we have flower, stem, leaves, and roots. I'll give you 60 seconds, 1 minute, and then we're gonna do it together. I know you can do it. It's easy. Okay, let's do it together. Flower. Flower holds up the plant. Use sunlight and air to make food. Make seeds or fruit. Take in water and nutrients from soil. Yes, flower makes seeds or fruits. flower makes seeds or fruit. So you're gonna draw a line from flower all the way to makes seeds or fruit. Very good. Stem. Stem holds up the plant, use sunlight and air to make food, take in water and nutrients from soil. Stem, you guessed it right, holds up the plant. The stem holds up the plant. So you're gonna draw a line from the stem all the way to holds up the plant. Very good. Leaves. So now we chose the first one, we took this one, and we took this one. So now, leaves use sunlight and air to make food or take in water and nutrients from soil. Leaves use sunlight and air to make food. So leaves use sunlight and air to make food. So you're gonna draw a line from leaves all the way till use sunlight and air to make food. Roots take in water and nutrients from soil. So that's the function, that's the importance for this definition, that roots, what do the roots do for the plants? Take in water and nutrients from soil. Very good. All right. Parts. Plants are living things. All right. We're going to read plants are living things and we're going to answer these questions. But let's take a look at the question before we go and read our book. Choose a plant part. Tell what it does for plant. The blank helps the plant to. So you choose any of these plant parts and tell me what does it do for the plant. So let's say if you choose flowers, so you're gonna write here, the flower helps the plant to do what? Make seeds or fruit. Or let's say you choose stem. So you're gonna write the stem helps the plant to, stem helps the plant to do what? Holds up the plant. Leaves. What do the leaves do? So you're gonna say the leaves helps the plant use sunlight and air to make food. Or you will say the roots helps the plants to take in water and nutrients from soil. So you choose whatever you like from the plant parts and what does it do for the plant. So that's question number 2. Question number 3. What part of the plant grows around seeds? What part of the plant grows around seeds? Circle the right answer. Is it leaves, roots, or fruit? Leaves, roots, or fruit? Part of the plant grows around seeds. Yes, fruits. So your choice will be fruits or seed. All right, let's read the book. Plants are living things.
Plants are living things. Plants are living things. A living thing is something that grows, changes, and needs water, air, and nutrients to survive. Plants need air, water, nutrients, sunlight, and space to live and grow. Nutrients help plants grow, just like food helps you grow.
So now we know that a living thing's something that grows, changes, and needs water, air, and nutrients to survive. Plants need air, water, nutrients, sunlight, and space to live and grow, which is soil. Nutrients help plants grow just like food helps you grow. Awesome.
A rice plant needs a lot of water to survive. Sunflowers need a lot of sunlight to live.
So different plants have different needs. So rice plants needs a lot of water to survive. So I can't plant this in the desert. Sunflowers need a lot of sunlight to live. So I cannot planted in the shade. So each plant have different need to survive.
Parts of a plant. Plants are not able to walk around like you. They have to get everything they need from the space around them. Plants have parts to help them get what they need. Most plants have leaves, stems, and roots. These parts can look different on different kinds of plants.
And we learned this when we have the daisy and onions. Both plants get roots, get leaves, get stem, but different colors and different shape.
Plants have parts to get what they need.
As we say, they don't move, so their parts help them to survive and get what they need.
Roots and stems. Roots are the parts of a plant that usually grow underground. Roots are very important to plants. Roots help plants by holding them in the ground. They also take in nutrients and water from the soil. Roots carry water.
So roots of the plant, they are usually underground and they're very important to plants. First, because they hold the plant in the ground and they take nutrients from soil and water and give it to the rest of the plant.
A plant's stem connects the roots to other parts of the plant. It has tubes inside that move water and food around the plant. The stem also holds up the plant. Roots grow underground. A stem can be thin, like a stalk of wheat. A tree trunk is a stem.
So this is the stem for a tree, and because it's a big tree, the stem is quite big, so it hold the tree up. But some stem are really thin, like a stack of wheat. And the roots take the nutrients from the soil and pass it to the stem, and the stem will give it to the rest of the plants.
Leaves, flowers, seeds, and fruits. Leaves grow from the stem. Leaves take in sunlight and air to help the plant grow and make food. Flowers also grow from the stems of many adult plants. Flowers produce seeds. Seeds can be carried by wind, water, or animals to new places where they can grow into new plants. Flowers and fruit produce seeds.
All right.
Seeds are protected by the fruit of some plants. A fruit is the plant part that grows around seeds. Fruits can be good to eat. We can eat the fruits of many plants. We can eat some seeds too. Flowers on peach trees will grow into fruit. The fruit protects the seeds inside.
All right.
Where plants live. A plant's parts help it survive and make food. Plant leaves use sunlight to make food. Plants can live almost anywhere on Earth. They grow where they get what they need to live. Some plants live in the desert. The desert is a dry place, and many deserts are very hot. Plants have parts that help them store water in the desert. A cactus lives in the desert and will store water to survive.
So as we say, each plants get different needs, so they survive on the environment where they belongs to. So cactus will survive in a desert, will live in a desert, will grow. But for example, I can't plant rice in a desert because it requires lots of water.
Other plants live in the rainforest. A rainforest is a hot, wet place. Many plants have large, pointy leaves. Extra water falls off these leaves, so the plants do not get too much water. Some plants live in the Arctic. The Arctic is an icy, cold place near the North Pole. Arctic plants grow in groups close to the ground to keep them safe from the cold and wind. Extra water falls off these pointy leaves.
Awesome. So let's go to the last part of our page. All right, complete I can statement. I can constructed an explanation about, we're talking about plants and their parts. So about how plant parts help growth or help the plants. So how the plant's parts help the plant to grow. All right, that's it for today, super boys and girls. Bye-bye.